In Vermont, there's a house where the living aren't the only inhabitants. This house, nestled deep in the serene and picturesque countryside, holds secrets that chill the bones of even the bravest souls. The locals whisper about it in hushed tones, and many avoid it altogether, especially after dark. In the quiet state of Vermont, there's a small house known to be one of the most haunted in the region. This house, with its weathered facade and overgrown garden, stands as a silent sentinel to the eerie events that have transpired within its walls. The house has a long history dating back to the early 1800s and has seen many families come and go, each leaving with their own tales of terror. In 1975, a new family moved into this old abandoned house, but things quickly took a strange turn. The family, excited to start a new chapter in their lives, was unaware of the house's dark past. They spent their first few days unpacking and settling in, but it wasn't long before they began to notice odd occurrences. Every night, footsteps echoed through the hallways, though no one was there. The sound was unmistakable, heavy and deliberate, as if someone was pacing back and forth. The family would check, but the hallways were always empty. The children were the first to notice, their innocent minds unable to comprehend the source of the noise. Doors would slam shut and open on their own, and the lights would flicker without explanation. The family tried to rationalize these events, blaming drafts and faulty wiring, but deep down they knew something was terribly wrong. The occurrences became more frequent and more violent, leaving the family in a constant state of fear. One night the mother woke up to the screams of her children. She rushed to their room, her heart pounding in her chest. The children were huddled together, their faces pale with terror. They pointed to the window, their voices trembling as they described what they had seen. Rushing to their room, she saw a dark shadow dart across the window. The figure was indistinct, but its presence was undeniable. It moved with an unnatural speed, disappearing into the night. The mother tried to comfort her children, but she couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. The family tried to leave the house, but the next morning they found the doors mysteriously locked, as if something was trapping them inside. They struggled with the locks, but they wouldn't budge. It was as if the house itself was alive, determined to keep them within its grasp. Desperate, they called paranormal experts, who discovered that the house was haunted by the spirit of a woman who had suffered a tragic death there over 100 years ago. The experts set up their equipment, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. They recorded strange noises, cold spots, and even glimpses of the ghostly figure. It said that her spirit remained, seeking revenge on anyone who dared to live in her old home. The woman had been wronged in life, and her anger and sorrow had bound her to the house. She was a restless spirit, unable to find peace, and her presence brought fear and despair to all who encountered her. Do you believe houses can really be haunted? The story of this haunted house in Vermont is just one of many that suggest the possibility. The family eventually moved out, unable to endure the constant terror. The house remains empty to this day, a silent reminder of the horrors that once took place within its walls. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more eerie stories. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the tales of haunted houses continue to captivate and terrify us. Share your own experiences and join us as we explore more chilling stories from around the world.